Hello everyone and welcome to another video by Centipede Geek. Today I'm going to do a Netflix exclusive review of the BBC America television series by the name of Luther. I'm going to talk about episode 1, and without any further ado, let's go to it, shall we? For those of you who are not familiar with my Centipede Geek channel, what I mean by Netflix exclusive review, I don't mean that the series is only exclusively available on Netflix, as with like Eli Roth's series by the name of Hemlock Grove. On that series, yes, that's an original series. What I mean, that's only on Netflix. What I mean by Netflix exclusive review, that means that I watched the series through Netflix. It's kind of just a special, I guess you could say, a special show that I do, or a special video that I do for certain videos. I just called it Netflix exclusive review, and that just means that I watched it through Netflix. I didn't watch it on DVD, didn't watch it online or anything of the sort. I watched it through Netflix. Just wanted to inform you guys, for those of you who are new with my channel. But anyways, without any further ado, let's go and get to it, shall we? So what is Luther all about? Well, it stars famous British actor by the name of Idris Elba, known for being in films such as Thor, and then recently Del Toro's film by the name of Pacific Rim. He was great in both films, and he's also great. I absolutely love him in the first episode of the BBC America television series by the name of Luther. It's pretty much a character study, or a psychological study on our main character of John Luther. In this show, he is a cop, and he pretty much, it's about his life, it's about his, marriage pretty much going down the drain. It's about him getting too attached, too obsessed with the cases he works on while being a cop, and it pretty much takes place, I'm going to get a little spoilers just so you guys know, not too spoilers, I'll get little spoilers later on. Pretty much the series takes place 7 months after a murder happens. He hasn't been a cop for about 7 months now because he was sick because of the psychological burden that it put on him. A death happened, and the death involved him, and pretty much what happened was he was involved with the case, he let the man die, and because of letting the man die, he let the guy die on purpose. This has had a psychological effect on him where he was put, not put away anywhere, but he was sick for about 7 months, off the job being a cop. Well, 7 months later, he comes back to being a cop, and he pretty much, every time he does a case, he gets very obsessed with it. Think Will Graham from, if you watch the NBC series by the name of Hannibal, think Will Graham, except Will Graham starts to hallucinate and almost becomes sort of a creep during the series. Luther's not that way. He just becomes really, I guess you could say, really melodramatic and very, dramatized. He becomes, very, traumatic. He doesn't really ever hallucinate or anything like that. But it's kind of like Will Graham, from Hannibal, in the sense that he becomes very obsessed with the crimes that he goes towards. And in this particular episode, there is a girl's mother and father and also their dog that was murdered, and he is put on this case, and he starts to get obsessed with this case because later on, this is get little spoilers, so if you haven't watched the episode, go ahead and click pause. Otherwise, keep watching, right? They end up finding out that the girl was the one who committed the crimes, and she ends up being what looks like the main villain of the first season of the BBC America television series by the name of Luther. And anyway, she ends up targeting his ex-wife, who has now found another lover, making Idris Elba's character a now previous lover in the BBC America television series by the name of Luther. And that's the gist of Luther so far for the first episode. Him being obsessed with this crime and trying to make this girl, stop, targeting his wife, which ends up getting stopped in the first episode. But it looks like she ends up going after Henry Madsen, which is now, he's alive still. He's in a coma now, even falling from that railing. His character's in a coma now. A nice little cliffhanger ending. Anyways, so let's, enough about the plot. How did I feel about the first episode? I loved this first episode. Let's talk about some of the reasons why I love this first episode so much. And one of the reasons I loved it was solely because of Idris Elba. He steals every scene in the BBC America television series by the name of Luther. He plays the character of John Luther. I love how, I love how every case, I love his character, love how he gets obsessed, the melodramatic sense of his character. I love how every case has an enduring psychological effect on his character. I love Idris Elba. He's pretty much the running force of this series. I think without his character, or without, the actor Idris Elba playing him, the series would still be decent, but it wouldn't be nothing without Idris Elba. He just does a great job playing him. Other characters I really like is, I don't know the actor's or actress's name, but I like two other actresses, and I like his ex-wife. I really like her character. She plays her character in a very sympathetic and compassionate way where you feel for her character, but you also feel for Idris Elba's character. You feel for both of them because, it's been 7 months. She just moved on and found another guy. Well, he is still, he just now found this information now. So you're still able to feel for both characters in a very sympathetic and compassionate way. So I like her a lot too. And then I also like our main villain, and she's the red-haired girl that's targeting Idris Elba's ex-wife. I don't know if the divorce has actually been filed yet, but from what I understand, she's an ex-wife. Anyways, I like the red-haired girl. I love the way she portrayed her lines. The dialogue she had was very memorable. I mean, the dialogue for the entire series was very memorable. Anyways, those three characters I really like. She seems like she's going to be a great villain. I can already tell that she's just going to be downright amazing. So those are my three favorite characters in the BBC America television series by the name of Luther. Another thing I liked was the script for the show is just downright phenomenal, amazing, and it's just an astounding script in general. The dialogue that the characters, their interactions with each other feel very natural. They don't feel forced. The chemistry between every character, both villain and good guys, both Idris Elba and his wife, the chemistry feels very natural. They feel real. They feel like real people dealing with actual, realistic problems and a realistic life situation. And that's one of the things I like about it, is because the script is just so great. The great things going on. So you get a great script, you got some great acting, but one of the greatest things about the BBC American television series by the name of Luther is its premise. It's not just a cop show, it's a psychological character study on our character of John Luther, played by famous actor Idris Elba, like I said, from previously films such as Pacific Rim earlier this year, and then also Thor, where you played the gatekeeper up in the land of the gods. Anyways, I just love how it's a character study. I love how we're getting to learn about John Luther. Getting to learn about his character. I love how his character is written. I think all the characters are written in a great way. And I just, like I said earlier, you may have seen kind of crime drama shows before, where each episode is an individual crime, but this one's all about our character of John Luther. And you can already tell that we're slowly going to get to learn about his character, even though I feel like the first episode told me everything I need to know about his character. I can tell that they're going to add more to his character, and then the other characters I like, such as the villain and his wife. And I just love how the series, it just makes each character written in just a great way, and I just love the psychological effects that the crimes have on his character and the overall ways it makes him deal with. Some of my favorite scenes are, I love the ending where he's holding the girl up over the bridge. I love the scene where he kicks the door, and like the first 26 minutes, I believe, I clicked my Wii remote to see how long. I love where he's like kicking the door in, so I loved that scene, and overall just a great series. Every scene with Idris Elba, he just stole the show. He's kind of the running force of the series. So anyways, let's show you my Netflix, like I always do in my Netflix exclusive reviews. So as I do in all my other videos, this is my official chair that I always sit on. This is my remote and phone and everything of the sort. And if we go on Netflix, you can see that in my instant queue over there, you can see that I added Luther recently. He gave it a 5 out of 5 stars, even though I've only seen the first episode. And if we click on this, give me a quick second. You can see the cast and the plot, 2010 when it came out, not rated, that sort of thing. And you can see that I'm currently on episode 2. And if we go to more episodes, give me a quick second. I had to switch hands. Anyways, if you go to more episodes, you can see that the first season has a total, or the first series that they call in the UK has a total of 6 episodes. And then you can see that season 2 has a total, or series 2 in the UK has a total of 4 episodes. The reason I even started watching Luther was because of the fact that Luther is going to come, season 3 or series 3 in the UK is going to come back on in September 4th of this year, and I wanted to watch all of it because I saw a promo for season 3 or series 3 and it looks so great, so I just wanted to watch it just to get all caught up. And I have to say, I'm definitely going to be watching the remaining 9 episodes in the next 2 weeks. That way I can be fully prepared for series 3. Anyways, once again, thanks for watching another video by Centipede Geek for my BBC America Television Netflix exclusive review of the series by the name of Luther. Make sure to check out more videos by Centipede Geek. Make sure to like, comment, share on our page below. And once again, thanks for watching.